Trump versus Elon Part 2. The truce is over. Elon Musk and President Donald Trump are back at it, and this time it's getting ugly. After a brief pause in hostilities, their public feud has reignited over Trump's massive new domestic spending bill. And now, Trump is threatening to unleash DOGE, the very department Musk once helped build, to investigate Musk's companies. He even joked, DOGE is a monster that might go back and eat Elon. This isn't just about ego. It's about power, politics, and billions of dollars. Let's break it down. The bill that broke the truce. It all started, again, with Trump's latest legislative push, a massive tax cut and spending bill dubbed the Big Beautiful Bill. Over the weekend, the Senate narrowly passed a procedural vote to move the bill forward. That's when Elon Musk erupted on X, vowing to use his resources to launch primary campaigns against Republican lawmakers who voted for it. Musk called the bill insane and accused those who supported it of betraying promises to reduce government spending. He posted campaign posters online calling them liars and even promised to help defeat them in next year's primaries. Trump fires back again. Trump didn't wait long to respond. On Monday night, he threatened to investigate the billions in government subsidies and contracts that Musk's companies rely on. By Tuesday, during a White House appearance, he took it even further. We might have to put DOGE on Elon, Trump said. DOGE is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. He continued, Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history. Without them, he'd probably have to close up shop and head back to South Africa. Strong words, and ones that rattled investors. Hits Tesla. Tesla's stock tumbled 7% on Tuesday, following a 2% drop on Monday, completely missing out on broader gains that pushed the S&P 500 and NASDAQ to record highs. This is the second time the Musk-Trump feud has had a major impact on Tesla's market value. Back on June 4th, when their fight first erupted, Tesla lost 14% in a single day, erasing billions in shareholder value. Much of Musk's personal wealth is tied up in Tesla stock, and investors are growing weary of these political battles. Analyst Dan Ives at Wedbush called it a soap opera that's now a direct overhang on Tesla's valuation. Tesla investors want Musk to focus on driving Tesla and stop this political angle, he wrote. The Epstein moment that escalated it all. This isn't the first clash between Trump and Musk, and the last one got even more personal. Just a few weeks ago, Musk accused Trump, without evidence, of withholding information related to Jeffrey Epstein. He even suggested Trump's name was on sealed Epstein files. After intense backlash, Musk deleted the posts and later said he regretted how far he went. So tempting to escalate this. So tempting. But I will refrain for now, Musk wrote on X this week after Trump's DOGE comments. This time he's holding back, but the tension is clearly boiling again. Why Musk opposes the bill. Musk argues that the bill is fiscally irresponsible. According to the Congressional Budget Office, the Senate version would add nearly $3.3 trillion to the national deficit over the next decade. That's even more than the $2.4 trillion added by the House version. Anyone who campaigned on reducing spending and voted for this should hang their heads in shame, Musk posted. They'll lose their primary next year, if it's the last thing I do on this earth. He also posted images of Pinocchio labeled liar, aimed at lawmakers who supported the bill. Musk's political ambitions, the America Party. Musk's frustration with both parties seems to be pushing him toward a new path. He floated the idea of creating a third party, the America Party, a populist alternative to both Democrats and Republicans. If this insane spending bill passes, the America Party will be formed the next day, he wrote. He also pledged to support the re-election of Representative Thomas Massie, one of the few Republicans to vote against the bill, even though Trump publicly scolded Massie for doing so. What's at risk for Musk's companies? Let's break down the real impact this feud could have on Musk's empire. Tesla doesn't have as many government contracts as SpaceX, but it still benefits heavily from U.S. policy, especially through EV tax credits. In 2024 alone, Tesla likely gained billions thanks to the $7,500 credit available to electric car buyers. According to JP Morgan, losing that tax credit could cost Tesla $1.2 billion annually. Add in $2 billion more from the sale of emissions credits, which Trump wants to eliminate, and you start to see the stakes. Rolling back emission standards and stripping states of regulatory power could kill off those markets completely. DOGE, the monster Musk helped build. What makes Trump's threat even more ironic? Musk helped create the very system now being used against him. DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, was Musk's brainchild when he was briefly involved in Trump's administration. Its goal? Reduce wasteful spending. Now Trump says DOGE may need to investigate Musk's companies for bloat, calling it the monster that might eat Elon. It's poetic and brutal. What happens next? So where does this go from here? Musk has threatened to pour money into primary challenges. He spent over $275 million supporting Trump and other Republicans in 2024, but recently said he's done enough. Still, he has the resources to shake things up if he chooses. The bill's fate remains uncertain as Trump ramps up pressure on congressional holdouts. Some Republicans are now torn between loyalty to Trump and fear of being targeted by Musk's war chest. But no matter how it plays out, one fact remains: Trump is president, Musk is not. Final thoughts. This fight is bigger than two billionaires trading insults. It's about government power, fiscal responsibility, tech influence, and who really gets to shape America's future. Trump is using the tools of the presidency to pressure one of the world's most powerful CEOs. Musk is fighting back with social media, money, and ambition, hinting at a third party and calling for a political shakeup. This feud also reflects a deeper tension between political power and private influence. Trump, as president, has legal authority, control over policy, and the ability to shape regulations that affect entire industries. Musk, on the other hand, commands immense cultural and economic influence, reaching millions instantly through social media and driving entire markets with a single post. But that influence has limits. Government contracts, tax breaks, and environmental credits form a significant part of Musk's business model. No matter how bold or rebellious his public image might be, his companies still operate within the framework of federal oversight and funding. Trump is reminding Musk, and perhaps every other billionaire, who really holds the reins. And for investors, this is where things get serious. A public feud might seem like entertainment on the surface, but when it threatens key financial structures like federal incentives and subsidies, it can ripple across the stock market and the economy. This isn't just a clash of egos. It's a real-time example of what happens when tech mogul money goes up against presidential power, and the fallout could impact far more than just two men. What makes this feud more interesting? Not long ago, Elon Musk and Donald Trump weren't enemies. They were close political allies. Musk was one of Trump's loudest backers during the 2024 election, even contributing nearly $300 million to Republican campaigns. He played a key role in shaping Trump's government efficiency agenda and was frequently seen at the White House. In fact, when Musk formally stepped down from his government role in April 2025, he said he would remain a friend and advisor to the Trump administration. But that relationship began to unravel fast. When Trump unveiled his sweeping, big, beautiful bill, Musk quickly turned against it, calling it a betrayal of conservative values and fiscal responsibility. The clash escalated, spilling across social media and news outlets. It even led to Musk accusing Trump, without evidence, of hiding Epstein-related information, a post he later deleted and apologized for. There was a brief pause, a truce, but it didn't last. Now, with the bill approaching final passage and the EV mandate on the chopping block, Musk has come out swinging again, threatening to fund primary challenges and start a third political party. Trump has responded with open threats to Musk's government contracts and subsidies, warning that DOGE, the agency Musk helped create, could be turned against him. Their alliance has completely collapsed, and the fallout could significantly reshape the future of both politics and technology in America. Whether this ends in a compromise or continues to escalate, it's clear. Musk versus Trump is no longer a side story. It's front and center in America's political and economic future. Let us know in the comments, whose side are you on, Musk or Trump? And what do you think this means for Tesla, SpaceX, and the next election? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives like this.